Information is power.
Let's talk about freedom of speech. What is hate speech? You know, Candace Owens went on the Hill and she was talking to members of Congress about, hate and white supremacy or white nationalists. And all this is geared towards freedom of speech and who gets to say what and who cannot say something, right? This is all about what they want to allow us to say. 100%. You have Ilhan Omar saying what she said about 9/11, and the Democrats don't come out and say anything. But if someone go on and criticize Ilhan Omar, they will demonize you. They will come after you because you criticize her. She is a public figure. She's an adult. She can handle herself. Right? She's supposed to be able to handle herself. She's a member of Congress. If we cannot question members of Congress, then what rights do we have? What freedoms do we have? And I constantly say that these Democrats, these politicians in general, all believe that they are kings and queens. And what they say go. And what we want to say means nothing. I want to know, what is hate speech? Is hate speech now all of a sudden because I disagree with your views or your agenda or ideology, because I simply disagree and I voice my opinion about that disagreement, it means I'm being hateful? That's hate speech? Do you consider that hate speech? I know a lot on the left do. Why do you think the censorship is the way it is? See, now, to give a good example, and I think it's an excellent example and to the point and absolutely truthful, is that if you're a leftist and you say that you want to blow up the White House like Madonna did.
Yes, I am outraged. Yes, I have thought an awful lot about blowing up the White House.
They don't see that as hate speech. They're like, yes, yes, yes. No one complains, really. You have people on the right saying something, but the left, they say nothing. Or if you have Snoop Dogg depicting that he's killing the president in a music video, that's not supposed to be hate speech, right? Or if you have Kathy Griffin showing a severed head of the president, what is that? That's not hate speech either. Oh yeah, she lost a lot of jobs and sponsors because it was a bit extreme, but I guarantee that the left is okay with it. Is that not hate speech? No, according to them, it's not. See, the left don't think all of these things are considered hate speech. Or if you sit there and say on national television and say that white people are the problem in America, is that not hate speech? I mean, to me, everything I just laid out, I would consider to be hate speech. But see, they demonize us on the right if I come out and say that I don't agree with someone living a certain lifestyle. Then I'm speaking hate because I don't agree with it. Not one time do we call out for violence like the left does, but all of a sudden I'm speaking hate. Or if you have like the leftists talking about somebody white admit that they're a nationalist like the president did, all of a sudden they're hateful and they're doing hate speech. Why is it considered hate speech? And what is freedom of speech? And let me tell you this. For me, freedom of speech begins when I don't like what you say. Does that make sense? See, for me, I'm not going to stop anybody from saying anything, but it truly begins when you say something that I don't like. That's when freedom of speech begins in my mind, because you say something I don't like, and guess what? You get to say it. Now, the problem that I have with the left is that because I come on Facebook, YouTube, Periscope, Instagram, sometimes I do little videos on Instagram every now and then. But anyways, when I come on there and I say what I say, they want to censor what we're saying. And what happens is that some liberal or some leftist, socialist, communist, Democrat come onto my feed and other people's feed, and they hear different things that's being said. And they go, ooh, I don't like what they're saying. It's hurting my feelings. So guess what I'm going to do? This is the liberal. Guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to do everything I can, and I'm going to get my buddies to help me try to ban this person. Why? Not because I can just move on, not because I can just block them. No, 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 no. We have to go a step further. This is the liberal. We have to go the extra mile. We have to get them banned themselves permanently. Why? Because I don't want anybody else to hear what they have to say. Do you understand that? That's exactly what's happening here. They come to someone's feed that they don't like, and they're like, ooh, he's saying something that might be truthful, or he's saying something that might actually wake somebody up. So guess what we're going to do? We're going to attack him to try to get him or her banned. This is the left. This is how they operate. And then they say, well, if we can remove them, then no one can hear them. See, we don't want to give people the choice. See, the left, they always constantly saying that they want equal rights and, equality, and if they truly wanted choice for women, why not give them the choice to listen or not to listen? Why are you taking that freedom from other people? Now you have the left right now. They are pushing this whole movement to remove freedom of speech because they do not want anyone to be able to wake somebody up. See, now they're not going to remove the ability for them to say all the hateful things that they want to say. So, for example, like right now, they're trying to say Trump's tweets are causing hate crimes, or it's getting to the point to where people on the right are sending death threats to Ilhan Omar because she said something happened on 9/11. But see, that's all okay. That is okay. You can say something happened on 9/11. And then you have the other Democrats coming to the rescue saying, you know what? She was just making a statement. Sweep it under the rug. There's nothing to see here. It's perfectly okay for her to play down the death of about 3,000 Americans. It's okay, according to the Democrats. Now, I wonder if this was 3,000 illegals that automatically died that were coming into America to start voting for Democrats, do you think they would have a different tone? Do you think that if 3,000 illegals automatically, for some unknown reason, died on the border, would they blame President Trump? And then if President Trump said something happened, what do you think the reaction would be? These are potential voters coming into the country for the Democrats, and President Trump come out and says something happened. See, this is exactly how the Democrats operate. And this is a war that we're in. And if people do not recognize that we are in a war right now, then you have lost the battle spiritually. You are a casualty of this war.